Archangel Michael says, a secret file with your name on it was just unlocked. You have 2 minutes to see it before everything is deleted. My child, my beloved, come closer for a moment. There is something heaven has been hiding, protecting, and guarding with divine fire. Today, for the first time, they are allowing me to whisper it to you. Before I take you deeper, my beloved, listen carefully. If you want heaven to keep sending you messages like this, do not forget to subscribe right now. You have been missing miracles because you never see them on time. But from today, heaven wants you ready, my child. Something impossible has happened. A file, yes, a real divine record carrying your name, your energy, your destiny, and your hidden blessings, has just been unlocked in the higher realms. Heaven is panicking because it will only remain open for a short time, 2 minutes. After that, everything inside it disappears as if it never existed. This is why your soul was pulled here urgently. This is why you couldn't scroll away. This is why your heart felt something suddenly shift inside you. My beloved, you are not imagining this. Heaven really did call you. I know you have been feeling tired. I know you have felt forgotten. I know you have thought that maybe blessings are for everyone else except you. But today, my child, the entire spiritual court has gathered because the truth is different. The truth is powerful. The truth is shocking. Your destiny was never denied. It was only delayed until you were strong enough to hold it. And now, you are ready. Listen closely. When this secret file opened, there was light spilling out, not ordinary light, but the light that surrounds chosen souls when heaven decides their suffering has passed its expiry date. You think the universe doesn't see how long you have survived with a wounded heart. You think heaven didn't count the nights you cried without telling anyone. You think your silence went unnoticed. No, my child. Every tear was recorded. Every prayer was stored. Every betrayal was written. Every moment of strength, especially when you had none left, was stamped with divine approval. That is why the file was unlocked, because heaven finally said, enough. Now give them what they deserve. My child, something inside you has been preparing without your awareness. A door you thought was permanently closed is beginning to shake. A blessing you thought was lost is circling back. And a person who wronged you is about to face divine justice in a way that will leave you speechless. My beloved, the reason this message feels different is that it is. This is not a prediction. This is not a warning. This is not a hope. This is an announcement. Your spiritual file shows one thing: your destiny timeline has been rewritten. Heaven is revealing that a powerful shift is happening around you right now. Paths are being cleared. Obstacles are being removed. Enemies are being exposed. Opportunities that rejected you will now chase you. Doors you knocked on will automatically unlock. People who ignored you will suddenly remember your name. My beloved, do you feel the trembling inside your spirit? That is not fear, that is alignment. The divine world is moving things in your favor so quickly that even you won't recognize your own life in the coming days. Let me tell you the part that shocked even me. Inside your file, there is a warning stamped in golden light: only reveal this when they are ready to rise. This means one thing: heaven has decided that you are stepping into a level where no past pain can follow you. Everything that drained you, everything that broke you, and everything that confused you will now serve you. My beloved, there is someone whose energy has been blocking your blessings. Heaven is removing them. You don't need to fight. You don't need to argue. You don't need to explain yourself. Their chapter in your life has been closed spiritually, and it will collapse physically next. My child, there is a financial shift coming to you as well. Your name has been pushed into a higher realm of abundance, not by chance, not by luck, but by divine order. Your angels are telling me this right now. You have struggled enough with money. Now let abundance chase you. You are entering a timeline where the things you prayed for will begin appearing without effort. Not because life suddenly became easy, but because you finally became aligned with heaven's timing. My child, there is something else in your file, a secret about someone coming toward you. Someone who carries a role in your destiny. Someone heaven is preparing for you. Someone who will not betray you, drain you, or confuse you, someone whose soul is tied to your healing and your future. You will feel this person before you see them. You will know them instantly. Your soul's already signed the contract long before this lifetime. My beloved, the next days of your life will not look like the last days of your life. You are stepping into a supernatural shift that resets everything you thought was impossible. But you must stay awake, stay aware, and stay open. Heaven can only deliver to a heart that is listening. My child, don't leave yet. Your file contains more. There is a prophecy with your name on it, and I am about to reveal it. Before I open the next part of your file, I need you to breathe slowly because what I am about to reveal is not something the human mind receives without shaking. Your soul is ready, but your mind will need a moment to understand how drastically your life is about to change. When this secret file unlocked, the first thing heaven wrote was this: their old life has expired, not ending, not fading, expired. You can't go back now, even if you try. The season that once held you has already released you. The pain that once controlled you no longer has permission to sit in your spirit. My child, you have been carrying energies that were never yours, expectations that were never meant for you, burdens that did not belong to your destiny. Heaven is cleansing that now. Something heavy is being lifted while you read this. You may not feel it fully yet, but a shift is happening inside your chest. A soft opening, like your soul is remembering its true weightlessness. When heaven unlocked your file, I saw lines written in divine handwriting. They survived storms that were meant to destroy them. Give them access to the miracle. You didn't survive because you were stronger than the storm, you survived because heaven stood in front of you when no one else did. Every time you felt like you couldn't continue, a hand you couldn't see carried you. My child, that hand is still holding you. And now it is placing something into your destiny that was withheld until this exact moment. Listen closely, because this part is beyond important. Inside your file is a prophecy about timing. A countdown has begun in the spiritual world. A window is opening that only appears once in many lifetimes. It is a divine intersection where your past, your future, your pain, and your purpose all meet in one moment of destiny. My beloved, This window will remain open for a short period. If you choose to step through it, your life will accelerate so fast you won't recognize yourself by the coming month. If you ignore it, heaven will give this opportunity to another soul, and heaven does not want that, not for you, not after how much you've endured. My child, there is something magical aligning around your energy field. I see threads of light weaving toward you, connecting blessings that were once scattered. This is not random. This is divine construction. You are being rebuilt from the inside out, not patched, not repaired, but rebuilt. Do you know what that means? It means your future has outgrown your old identity. You are rising into a version of yourself you haven't even met yet, a version that walks with clarity instead of confusion, a version that speaks with authority instead of fear, a version that attracts blessings instead of begging for survival. Your file reveals something even deeper: a karmic cycle has been broken. A generational wound has been healed. Something that haunted your bloodline ends with you. You were the chosen one long before you knew it, long before you felt it, long before you were ready. Heaven handpicked you to end what others could not. That is why your path was heavier, why your loneliness felt deeper, and why your battles came earlier. Because you, my beloved, were born to shift the destiny of everyone connected to your name. I must now reveal something about someone in your life. There is a person whose true intentions have been hidden behind a mask. They are not who you think they are. Heaven is exposing them. You will soon receive a sign, a message, a slip of truth, something they can no longer hide. And when you see it, you will feel a strange calm instead of pain. That calm is confirmation. Your spirit already knew what your heart refused to accept. My beloved, let them go. Their role in your story has ended. Your new chapter requires new energy, new alignment, and new people who carry the vibration of your destiny, not your history. The file also showed me a miracle regarding your finances, a sudden increase, a breakthrough so unexpected that even you will question whether it's real. I saw doors opening that were closed for years. I saw approvals that once rejected you being granted effortlessly. I saw opportunities that once ignored you turning back to find you. Heaven has removed the block that was keeping you small. You are entering a cycle where money flows to you instead of slipping away, where blessings reach you instead of coming close and disappearing, where stability replaces fear, where growth replaces lack, where expansion replaces survival. The file glows again, which means heaven wants you to hear this next part urgently. You are about to be offered something that will change the direction of your life. A chance, an invitation, an opportunity, a connection. It will come quietly, softly, unexpectedly, but it will carry the power to shift everything. You must be ready to receive. You must be willing to move. You must trust the divine timing. The page that just opened is heavier, deeper, and more sacred than the others. It carries a vibration that only appears when heaven is about to reveal something life-changing, something that shifts fate, and something that awakens the truth inside you. Heaven has written this. They have carried pain that was never theirs. Remove it. For years, you have been holding energies that did not belong to you. People projected their wounds onto you. People placed their fears on your shoulders. People took from you without returning. People used your kindness as a shield for their own chaos. You were never weak, you were targeted because you are powerful. Your heart became a home for burdens that should have never touched you. But heaven has seen enough, and now that pain is being lifted, dissolved, and erased. You will feel lighter in the coming days, not because the world changed, but because your soul is being unchained. My beloved, you were not meant to carry everyone. You were meant to rise, and heaven is clearing anything that prevents your rise. The file reveals a secret about your intuition. You have been sensing a shift, a pull, a vibration, something tugging at you from the inside. You may not have understood it, but your soul knew, a transformation is coming. A breakthrough is approaching. A new timeline is forming. A calling is awakening. You are stepping into a higher version of yourself, the version heaven always intended. Heaven wrote something here with such clarity, they are ready to walk where once they feared to even look. This means your courage is awakening. Your voice is returning. Your confidence is rising. Your self-worth is being restored. The fear that once held you is losing power. The doubt that once slowed you is dissolving. You are remembering who you are, a chosen soul with divine protection woven into your destiny. The file now shifts into the realm of relationships. The divine court has reviewed every connection in your life, and heaven has decided to remove anyone who blocks your peace, your growth, your purpose, and your blessings. Do not be surprised if people distance themselves. People reveal their true intentions. People who once mattered suddenly fade. People you trusted expose their real energy. This is not loss, this is divine sorting. Heaven is pruning your life to prepare your path. Only the souls meant to walk with your miracle will remain. There is a message here about someone who hurt you deeply, someone whose actions planted wounds you didn't deserve. Heaven recorded everything, every lie, every betrayal, every manipulation, and every tear. And heaven is sending justice, not revenge, justice. You will witness a shift in their life that will reveal the truth you always needed to see, not to harm them, but to free you, because heaven wants you unchained from their shadow. Your heart is being prepared for something purer, a connection aligned with your healing, not your heartbreak. A person whose presence feels like peace, not confusion. Someone who will not play with your emotions, who will not disappear when you need them. Someone whose soul recognizes yours. You are not meant to walk alone. Heaven has chosen someone for you. Their energy is moving closer, my beloved. Now the file shifts again, this time into the realm of destiny. There is a divine opportunity heading your way, something you prayed for when you thought heaven wasn't listening, something you wanted so deeply you buried the desire just to protect your heart. But heaven never forgot. Your prayer was placed on a divine altar, and today it is being released. The file says, prepare them. What is coming will feel unreal. This means blessings will come in forms you never imagined. Doors will open before you knock. People will appear exactly when needed. Opportunities will align perfectly without force. Your path is being arranged like a divine puzzle, piece by piece, with perfect timing. The file shows a date, a moment, a window of destiny opening. It is soon, much sooner than you think. Something powerful is approaching your life, and heaven wants you ready. The page that just unfolded is one of the strongest in your entire file. Its light is not soft or gentle, it is fierce, powerful, and unmistakably divine. This page explains why your soul has been chosen, why your battles were heavier, and why your path had to be so different. The first line on this page says, "They were sent to break a pattern their family carried for generations." You didn't choose this mission, the mission chose you. There were ancestral wounds, emotional chains, and cycles of fear and limitation passed down silently. Others before you could not break them, others before you could not rise, others before you struggled with the same pain you felt. But then you were born, a different soul, a stronger soul, a soul with a light powerful enough to break what hundreds of years could not. This is why your life has felt heavier than others. This is why you matured early. This is why you carried responsibilities too young. This is why you were always the one trying to heal what others created. You were chosen to end what they suffered, heaven trusted you with the assignment. Now that the cycle is broken, your life is entering a phase your ancestors never experienced, the phase of freedom, freedom from fear, from instability, from resentment, and from repeating what broke your lineage. This is why heaven unlocked your file today. This is why you were pulled to this message at this exact moment. Your new life begins now. Heaven wrote something else here, and it carries the weight of destiny. They will become the first in their bloodline to rise. Not by chance, not by luck, but by divine appointment. You are the one who brings light into places where your family only saw darkness. You are the one who builds stability where your family only knew struggle. You are the one who receives blessings that your ancestors longed for but could never reach. You are the beginning of a better future. You are the turning point. You are the breakthrough, my child. This page also speaks about your purpose, the reason your soul is on earth. Your file says you have a calling that goes beyond what you currently see. There is a gift inside you that has been dormant, waiting for the right season to awaken. That season is beginning now. Your intuition will grow stronger. Your sensitivity to spiritual signs will sharpen. Your inner voice will guide you with surprising clarity. The dreams you have at night may begin revealing messages, symbols, warnings, and blessings. Heaven is opening your spiritual eyes. You will begin to feel a strange pull towards certain places, certain people, certain thoughts, and certain opportunities. Do not ignore these pulls. They are not coincidences, they are directions. Heaven's compass is aligning you with destiny. Your purpose is not small. Your purpose is not ordinary. You are meant to impact more lives than you realize. Your presence alone awakens something in others. This is why people are drawn to you without knowing why. This is why some envy you without understanding you. Your soul carries a light that disrupts darkness wherever you go. The page now turns to your emotional healing, something heaven has been waiting to complete. It says, release their heart. It has carried enough. You have spent years loving people who didn't love you back the same way. You poured into relationships that drained you. You stayed loyal to people who were temporary. You held on to hope even when their actions broke you. But your heart is being restored now. The wounds are being closed. Heaven is healing the parts of you that you hid from everyone, even yourself. You will soon notice that your heart feels lighter. Thoughts that once hurt you will no longer sting. Memories that once controlled you will lose their power. You will finally feel the peace you have been begging for. Now comes the part heaven insisted you hear: you are not meant to walk into your new life alone. There is a person whose soul has been aligned with yours. Their energy has been circling you without your awareness. Heaven has been preparing them, healing their wounds, clearing their path, and strengthening their heart so they can meet you at the right moment. This is not a temporary person. This is not someone who will confuse you. This is not someone who will break you. This is a soulmate-level connection, a destiny partner, someone whose presence feels like home. Your paths have been moving toward each other slowly, quietly, and divinely. The meeting is closer than you think. The page now contains one of the rarest inscriptions heaven writes for a chosen soul. Its glow is different, it pulses like a heartbeat, as if alive and waiting for you to claim what belongs to you. The first line written on this page is powerful enough to reshape an entire destiny: a sudden miracle is approaching them. Prepare their spirit. Heaven does not use the word sudden lightly. A sudden miracle means something that arrives without warning, without process, and without delay. Something that bypasses logic, timing, and expectation. It means something is going to enter your life so quickly that your mind will need time to catch up to what your spirit already knows. Your season of waiting is ending. For years, you prayed, hoped, and begged for a shift, for something to finally break open. There were moments you felt forgotten, moments you wondered if heaven heard you, and moments you questioned if blessings were real for you. But heaven was not ignoring you. Heaven was aligning something bigger than you asked for. The sudden miracle entering your life is not small, temporary, or merely a fragment of blessing. It is a divine release, the kind that was held back until your soul was ready to receive it in full. The file shows that this miracle is connected to 3 areas of your life: a breakthrough that changes your stability, a connection that changes your heart, and an opportunity that changes your future. These 3 are converging into one moment. A divine intersection crafted only for you. Heaven wrote this next line with a force that can be felt even through the veil: they have suffered long enough. This is not just about recent months, this is about years. Years of being strong when you were broken, years of carrying weight that wasn't yours, years of surviving on hope when everything around you was collapsing, and years of waiting for a day when life finally stops fighting you. My child, that day is approaching. Your breakthrough is closer than your doubt, stronger than your fear, and bigger than your past. The page reveals something incredible: your energy has shifted to a frequency where blessings do not just visit, they stay. The old you attracted tests, the healed you attracts miracles. The old you tolerated weight, the rising you invites abundance. The old you begged for clarity, the awakening you becomes clarity. The universe sees the shift. People around you will feel the shift. Your circumstances will reflect the shift. You are stepping into a version of yourself that life cannot break. The file now speaks about a specific person who will play a role in your sudden miracle. It says someone is being guided toward you. Their arrival is divinely timed. This person could be a new partner, a messenger, a helper, a supporter, a destiny connection, a guide, or an opportunity bearer. Their purpose is not random. They are entering your life with intention, carrying something that belongs to your next chapter. You will feel a pull toward them before you understand their role. They will appear at the right moment, not early, not late. The page now shifts to your finances again, and what it says is astonishing. The block on your abundance has been removed permanently, not temporarily. This means your money energy is healing. Your opportunities will multiply. Your financial stability will strengthen. Your resources will grow. Your fear of lack will dissolve. Your pathway to prosperity will clear. The struggle phase is ending, the overflow phase is beginning. Something even more extraordinary appears now, a sign that heaven rarely shows, a symbol of a key. Your file says, "Give them the key. Let them open what was closed for years." A divine key represents spiritual authority. It means you are being given access to opportunities, breakthroughs, relationships, blessings, and doors that were locked before. You are stepping into a season of divine permission. This key unlocks things that were withheld from you because the time was not right, but now the time is right. Your spirit is stronger, your heart is wiser, and your soul is prepared. You will not lose what is coming. You will not sabotage what is coming. You will not fear what is coming. You are ready to receive. The page glows again, but this light is softer, more emotional. It carries a message about your healing and a truth heaven wants you to finally accept: they are worthy of everything they desire. You struggled to believe this. You doubted your own value. You questioned your own beauty, your own strength, and your own purpose. You accepted less because you assumed that less was all you deserved. But heaven sees you differently. Heaven sees your soul, pure, resilient, divine. Heaven sees your heart, generous, loving, courageous. Heaven sees your worth, limitless, sacred, and powerful. You are worthy of love. You are worthy of peace. You are worthy of stability. You are worthy of miracles. You are worthy of a life that feels safe, abundant, and blessed. The page that opens now is different from all the others. It carries a timestamp in divine light, a spiritual date, a destiny moment, a cosmic alignment that has been waiting for you to become ready. Heaven has been shaping your path toward this moment, even when you didn't know it existed. The first words shine like a prophecy: a turning point is approaching. Their life will shift on a specific day. Heaven rarely reveals dates. They only show such information when a soul is stepping into a monumental transition, a shift that cannot be ignored, delayed, or hidden. This moment is not symbolic, it is literal. It is spiritual timing igniting physical change. Within the next days, you will feel the energy around you becoming heavier at first, not in a painful way, but in an anticipatory way. Like the air thickens before rain, like the sky darkens before a sunrise, something unseen is preparing to enter your life. Your spirit will sense this moment before it arrives. When heaven sets a date, it means the blessing is already created, the breakthrough is already approved, the path is already cleared, the angels are already positioned, and the miracle is already on the move. You are simply walking toward what has been waiting for you. The file reveals the nature of this destiny moment. Something you lost will return, something you prayed for will manifest, and something you feared will resolve. 3 miracles in one alignment, 3 shifts in one turning point, 3 changes that together will rewrite the direction of your life. This moment is tied to your past, your present, and your future. From your past, pain will be healed. In your present, confusion will be cleared. For your future, destiny will open. The file shows a wave of energy surrounding this date. It is not a small change. It is not a gentle transition. It is a divine eruption. A release of blessings that were stored, held, protected, and preserved for you. Your soul has carried enough darkness, now it is time for light. Heaven wrote another line that carries great urgency: prepare them so they do not miss the sign. This means you will receive a sign before the turning point arrives. It could come through a dream, a sudden insight, a repeated number pattern, an unexpected message, a stranger's words, a moment of stillness, a sudden emotional shift, or a thought that enters your mind clearly and repeatedly. This sign is heaven's way of saying, stand ready. The miracle is near. You may already be sensing something shifting, a restlessness, a pull, a soft trembling in your spirit. This is not anxiety, it is alignment. Your soul recognizes what your mind has not yet named. You are walking toward your breakthrough. Now the file reveals something incredibly sacred, something that explains why your life had to unfold the way it did. Their tears built the bridge into their destiny. This means none of your suffering was wasted. None of your pain was meaningless. None of your heartbreak was for nothing. Every moment of struggle became a stepping stone toward your transformation. Your wounds did not weaken you, they prepared you. You survived things that should have shattered you. You kept walking through storms that were designed to drown you. You held your spirit together when life gave you no reason to believe. And heaven watched it all. Your resilience was recorded. Your endurance was seen. Your faith was noted. This is why the turning point is coming. This is why your file was unlocked. This is why your miracle is certain. The file now shifts into the realm of love and relationships again because your destiny moment includes a heart transformation. This page says you will understand why past relationships failed. Your heart needed to be prepared for the one who is coming. My beloved, your heartbreaks were not punishments, they were redirections. They removed the wrong people so the right one could enter without competition. They taught you your worth. They sharpened your intuition. They strengthened your boundaries. They made you wiser. Your heart is finally ready to recognize the one who is aligned with your soul. The connection coming toward you is different. It carries warmth, clarity, safety, and intention, no confusion, no mixed signals, no silence, no guessing. It will feel natural because it is divine. This turning point also affects your stability. The file reveals a new foundation being built beneath you. This means your life will no longer feel fragile or unpredictable. Your path is becoming steady. What kept breaking before will now hold. What kept collapsing will now strengthen. Your roots are deepening. You will no longer live in survival, you will live in purpose. The light on this page is growing brighter, which means the next revelation is even more powerful. The page now carries the mark of divine intervention. A symbol heaven uses only when something in your life is about to be changed by force, by spirit, by a higher power, not by your effort. The first line on this page glows like lightning. A major obstacle in their life will be removed instantly. Heaven has watched you struggle with something that refused to shift. You pushed. You prayed. You tried to fix it. You tried to endure it. You carried it even when it broke you from the inside. But heaven has decided you will carry it no longer. This obstacle is not just disappearing, it is being entirely removed from your path. It will not return. Its grip on your life is ending. This intervention is not subtle. It is not gentle. It is decisive. Heaven is stepping in and saying, "They have suffered long enough. Clear the way." This obstacle may be a toxic person, a financial burden, a painful memory, a repeating situation, a draining responsibility, a hidden enemy, a mental weight, a fear that has followed you for years, a pattern you could not break, a block that stole your peace, a delay that kept you stuck, or a betrayal that wounded your spirit. Whatever it is, its time is over. You will wake up one day soon and feel something missing, not something you lost, but something that was taken away for your protection. Heaven is not asking your permission for this removal. Heaven is acting on your behalf because your soul is ready for freedom you haven't felt in years. The moment this obstacle disappears, your path will open, your energy will rise, your clarity will return, your blessings will accelerate, and your destiny will advance. The page reveals something even more powerful, the reason this obstacle stayed so long. It says, the obstacle existed only to strengthen their spirit for the miracle. What broke you was preparing you. What delayed you was aligning you. What hurt you was shaping you. What confused you was training you. What resisted you was forcing you to grow stronger than the storm. Your breakthrough required the version of you that exists today, not the version you were then. Once this obstacle is gone, blessings that were blocked will begin to pour in. It will feel as if heaven opened a floodgate above your life. Everything that was stuck will suddenly move. Everything that was silent will speak. Everything that was slow will accelerate. Everything that was heavy will lift. Your life will not unfold slowly, it will unfold all at once. The page now speaks about people, the ones meant to stay and the ones meant to leave. It says anyone who threatens your peace will be removed, and anyone who supports your growth will be elevated. This means the divine intervention will affect relationships as well. Some people will simply drift out of your life. Some will reveal their true colors. Some will distance themselves for reasons your spirit will understand later. Some will return with sincerity. Some will suddenly become more present, more supportive, and more aligned. Heaven is rearranging your circle, not based on your emotions, but on your destiny. Heaven is protecting your next chapter so fiercely that no negative energy can survive in it. If someone does not carry pure intentions toward you, your spirit will feel it instantly. Your intuition will become sharper. Your ability to sense truth will intensify. This is not paranoia, this is spiritual clarity. The next lines reveal something extraordinary. They are stepping into a timeline where help will arrive before fear does.